What is up, SAC crew? You know what time it is. We are on location for another investigation, and you can see she's excited.
I'm so excited. Bucket list.
Because today we find ourselves at the monstrous. Ooh. Can't even see it all. Goes down that way. Goes down that way. Moundsville Penitentiary, Moundsville, West Virginia. Oh my God, we are so excited. We are so excited. Obviously, we had to come up here a little bit early, check the place out. But tonight's the night. We get to get inside this behemoth of a place.
Can't wait.
So there it is. It's so beautiful. You're so beautiful. We're gonna do this. Let's go.
Officially welcome you all to the West Virginia Penitentiary. My name is Jason. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Take photos of me. I don't mind if they won't break your nice cameras. My friend Becky in there is my partner I'll be working with tonight. So hereafter, the guided section of the tour, if you have anything and need help with any questions, just come in there and feel free to find us. We have maps for you as well. You may end up needing those. It's a pretty easy place to get lost in. It's a pretty big place. As long as you can find one of these big hallways that are close enough for us to at least hear you scream. So. All of this used to be a dining hall. Matter of fact, this entire first floor area used to look entirely different. This wall used to be gone. If you have a really good flashlight, that wall behind you all, right there, all the way to the wall behind me, and then from that wall west by Jefferson, this was all wide open. This was dining hall. They had an open sewer near the back of the kitchen due to the ancient plumbing here. A lot of days it back up into the floor. The ceiling had mice and rats in it, and then they die and the flies come in, and I've heard a lot of stories. However, time gradually maggots would fall from the old drop ceiling and land in their soup. Now I will tell y'all right now, spirits, ghosts, I'm fine with all that crazy, creepy stuff. I love bats, but I don't like them close to me.
Right.
So when the bats get close, I'm going to apologize in advance for the things that will fly out of my mouth. I promise you it will happen if they get close to me. So
right there with you.
This is the new dining hall they built because of the '86 uprising. Inmates appreciated this. They had AC and heat in here. This, despite being the newest part of the prison, this is an unusually active area at times. Both the chow hall and the kitchen. Sounds of footsteps, movement, shuffling can be heard in here. Typically, the shuffling and rustling noises in the kitchen, I find, are over in the corner where the dishwasher is located. A lot of shadow activity as well has been visibly seen and captured. Until 1947, the pen was co-ed. For that matter, they even housed juveniles here. Up until 1900, 10% of the population was of the age of 16. 10%. Now, until 1947, they had around 100 ladies here. One of those ladies was Kathleen Maddox. Y'all ever heard of Kathleen Maddox? I know you've heard of her son, Charles Manson.
Oh, that's
Charlie's mother and his uncle Luther were both Luther Maddox, here for armed robbery. Back in the 30s, they robbed a gas station in Charleston with a broken ketchup bottle. At the time, Charlie's about 6 or 7. He's grown up with Glenna, his aunt, up in McNecken. He was here a lot as a child visiting his mom. If you get on YouTube, San Quentin interview was his first in-prison interview. They say, Charlie, what about your mother? Charlie says, oh, my mother's the icebox. My mother's the penitentiary. Well, that's his thought association. When he thought of his mom, he's thinking of this gray stone place. So March 1983, he wrote a letter to Donald Bordenkircher, the warden here, requesting to be transferred from Vacaville to Moundsville to put him close to his family that he still has to this day here. Gordon Kircher got a big piece of paper. He wrote 4 words on it to send back to California when hell freezes over. Inmates called North Hall the Alamo. It was their last stand. It was a kill or be killed type of environment. It was hell on earth. Would have been just as loud in there at 2 in the morning as it was at 2 in the afternoon. The cells, you're going to see a lot of artwork, a lot of colorful language in there. It's all original from the inmates and the way they left them 27 years ago. Now, when we go in here, you're going to see the first 4 cells are separate from the rest of North Hall. Those guys had to be kept separate from the other troublemakers because they were the highest ranking gang members of the Aryan Brotherhood here in the penitentiary. They pretty much ran this prison in the last few years it was open. When you walk in, the first cell was the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood, a guy named William Red Snyder. He was in for double murder. He got here, he killed a couple guys himself. Very feared, but yet well respected amongst population. They want to stay on Red's good side. Red would tell the officers, he'd say, don't get in my way and you and I will be fine. If there's an inmate that gives you trouble here, tell me who they are, give me some smokes and I'll kill them for you. Pack of cigarettes, he would have killed anybody here. Okay, so usually there's bats up here too, but I'm going to tough it out best I can.
Top, there's one. I'm on the ground.
Yeah, Nick.
Like a sucker.
All my scaredy cat moments you can cut out of that video. Oh my God. Oh. They're just so fast. Like I literally blinked and there he was. God, they're so fast.
I'm just gonna keep my head down. If I don't see it, I'm good to go.
All right.
This is fun.
So this is all medical. This was put in 1972. The original hospital was on a building on North Yard that was torn out around 1968, early 70s. Now, this is specifically the infirmary. The first room that you walk past on your right-hand side would have been the ER. Obviously, passing a life, a lot of that up here. It's a hospital, but nurses were here 24/7. Doctors, optometrists, psychologists would make a couple visits each week for just a couple hours each visit for a population of never less than 650 inmates. When the prison closed in '95, the state described the health care here as grossly inadequate. But yeah, this was the shack. It was kind of like a pool hall. They had pool tables in here, ping pong tables, couches, arcade games, even a bowling machine was in here for a little while. They painted the room up, as you can tell. West Virginia Cougars along the back wall there, that's actually their mascot for their ball teams and boxing team here. And all the artwork is original to the inmates except for the real primitive, crude looking artwork down there on the wall, which looks kind of like Mothman figures. And there's a painting of a shadow on one of the columns that's not original. Those were done by MTV when they came to film Fear here. This is part of the haunted house attraction in October, so all that clutter along there, the west side of the room is all haunted house props. So you know, don't pay attention to that. But this is an active area in here. You know, physical contact, kind of similar to the hall, is very frequent in here. Personally, I can vouch. I've been touched down here several times, as recent as a few months ago. Shadow activity is also very frequent down here. We've actually had some actors quit on us over the years that worked for the haunted house because they have fog in here, and they'll see a shadow move through the fog, and they'll get in a position, and then they realize there's no one actually there. So,
ready to do this?
Yes, very much so. Is there anybody in here with us?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Did you see the bat that was in here?
Is it too late for everybody to be in here?
Does anybody want to try to start a riot?
Can you come through on here and talk to us? Hey.
I say, hey, Beth.
Oh, it said Beth. Yeah, my name is Beth. Can you tell me what your name is? This is Nick.
What is that?
I thought it said, hey Beth again.
You say Nick? Or did it say, what did you think it said?
Can you talk just a little louder? Oh, sorry.
Sound like it said, hey Mark. You talking to somebody named Mark? I swear it sounded like it said something about 7. Do you know who 7 is? What did you say?
I don't know. I don't know if my phone was recording it yet.
That was a sentence.
Yeah.
Tell me what your name is. Almost like you said, I'm not scared.
I know, I can't wait to listen.
I'm guilty. You just said I'm guilty. What did you do? Why did you say you're guilty? What did you do? Why did you say you're guilty? Tell us what you did to get in here. Did you kill somebody? What do you like?
I don't think it was right. It sounded like it said Freebird.
You like Freebird?
I know we can't show it on YouTube, but I could play Freebird and see if we get anything.
That thing just said Freebird.
Yeah!
What?
That's crazy. I think it said Freebird like they said Freebird 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
There's somebody over there.
Huh?
So is there somebody over there?
There's nobody in here.
Looks like a light. Oh, that's a column. Just kidding. Alright, I think we're gonna head somewhere else. Alright, ready.
Okay, bye.
I'll be in front of you, they'll hit me first.
Well, they won't. You're shorter. We're in the sugar shack.
I'm Beth. This is Nick.
Can you tell us what your name is? Or can you tell us what happens down here in the sugar shack? Come on, tell me who's down here. Are you too scared? We're not anybody you have to worry about.
upstairs, but I'll be right back.
Be careful. Because of the bats.
Alright. Yours.
Now it's just you and me. Something you want to say? Sound like it just said I'm still here. If you're still here, what do you got to say? Tell me who's still here. Is there anything you want to say at all?
But then they also said to go check out the chapel because they've never checked it out.
Another bathroom.
In the chapel? I don't know. I'm guessing probably not.
You always say that. Anybody in anymore? There was like 17 bats up there when we were up there earlier.
I felt creepy up there. I felt something up there.
It feels creepy everywhere we go.
Come on. If there's somebody up here that wants to talk to us, you can come up to this box and speak into it. We can hear you. Or you can do that. Unless that's the building. Son of a...
What?
It's fine.
What?
It was a bat. He just went that way, though. Oh, God. No!
Why is he in here?
No! Oh, my God. Get out of here, bats.
Is he in here still?
Yes.
Let's go.
When we get up, he might really come after us.
Not if we army crawl. You son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I see him.
Army crawl.
What?
Actually, it's not as hot out here.
Really good.
Shut the door. Those were fake real screams.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take this down again. Alright, so because of the bats, we had to move down here.
Damn it.
What?
Stupid spirit box.
That was crazy when we were down here earlier because I smelled, like I said, like something like an antiseptic.
Yeah.
And then it got like serious like body odor. Like to the point where I'm like looking around like, ew. What?
Did that something just fly by you?
I don't think so. I just itched my nose.
That's where I saw a shadow.
In here?
Yeah. Just go by you. Sure that wasn't a bat?
Damn it.
It was, wasn't it? I'm done. That went right by us.
I didn't even see it.
I'm done. Holy shit.
Myself.
That was like right in front of our
I
faces.
didn't even see it. I wonder if that's what that noise was then. I'm all excited thinking there was like a shadow. Okay.
This is bullshit. there somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us? You got something you want to say to Red? Can you slam a door shut? Stepping, 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 stepping.
There's somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us.
What was that?
There's somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us.
Right there.
Yeah.
What
Sounds
was
like
it?
a yell.
There's somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us. There's somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us. There's somebody out in the hallway that wants to talk to us.
So was there somebody out in the hallway that wanted to talk to us? Something just tapped. Do you need our help? Someone trying to hurt you? Can you make a louder sound? Stopping, 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 stopping.
I think it's weird because it's like I know we're at a big prison, but it's like I don't feel that nervous feeling like I do like when we were at the Monroe house.
Yeah, I haven't really felt that nervous feeling either, besides the bats.
Yeah.
You may have not heard me scream
Rabies. Or justified.
a few times.
Rabies.
Scream like a little, yeah.
And we don't have an office to do a fun run for us.
Michael Scott's fun run for Nick because he got bit by a bat. Now he's got rabies. It was going to happen. I know it was because they always come for me. Always. And somebody even said on the tour, they can smell your fear. They can smell it. It's all over me. Yeah, I haven't really felt that either, though. That nervousness. Even in Red Cell, like doing that EVP session didn't really feel like unnerving or anything. Hey, we're done. Man, West Virginia Penitentiary, you did not disappoint. It was amazing. It was fantastic.
So cool.
The bats sucked worse than anywhere than we've ever been. You'll see. Or you've already seen.
Yeah,
Never mind.
like,
You've already seen. I'm saying you'll see because you haven't seen yet, but you'll see because you'll have seen once you see this. That's how it works. When you see stuff, you see it.
Okay, you need to go to bed.
I'm smart. So, it was an amazing night. Amazing, amazing night.
Yes.
Who do we got to thank for this night?
Sean and Amy.
Sean and Amy.
SOS Paranormal.
Seeker of Spirits.
Yay!
SOS.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for inviting us. They knew we were going to have an amazing night.
Oh my God.
And they were absolutely correct.
Yes.
It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everything about this place was
Supposed to be
amazing.
a heart.
Everything about this place was amazing. And we will definitely be back. Definitely be back because bats.
Oh my god.
Bats kept us from a few areas that we want to get back to. So,
Yeah.
like I said, you'll see. You've already seen.
You've already seen.
You've already seen again for the third time. Because that's how many times you've watched this video already.
It is 4 in the morning.
So it's 4 in the morning.
4:21 in the morning, actually.
We're staying at a air bed and breakfast. Air bed and breakfast. It's an air bed and breakfast.
Does it cycle?
It's an air bed and breakfast. So we're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Because clearly I need it. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us what you thought of this video. And we will see you at the next one. Peace.